to deny the vaccination right of children. Is this the good thing? But first, this question alone leads to a myriad of whole different questions. What is good or what is bad? Is it determined by a God or is it determined by a parliament of gods? Well, according to the religion you believe, this would vary from people to people. Or is it objective or is it subjective? Now, these answers are ones that are hard to answer because none is the absolute truth and many are accepted. Hello, my name is Glofaniallgrow. I'm going to try to answer these questions, and I will try to explain why denying the right of vaccination for these children is the wrong thing to do. But first, we must understand the core concepts of morality in order to deem these actions good or bad. The first is objectivity. Many believe that everything is set in stone. Good and bad are determined by something or someone, God or even someone with higher social status. But many still believe that it is also subjective, meaning that it is determined by the result of said action. If the action leads to a better future, that means this action is good. However, if the action leads to a bad future, that means that this action alone is bad. But there is also another view proposed by Immanuel Kant. He proposed that everything that you do at this point of time needs to be the universal law. He believes that if you steal, you are saying it is okay for you to steal. And if that happens, well, everyone else could steal from you or steal from anyone else. To further understand these concepts, let's look at Batman. Through the eyes of objectivity, he is doing the wrong thing. Why? Because he is still hurting people. By doing that, he is not doing the right thing. Hurting people is never the right thing to do. How about subjectivity? Subjectivity views him as good. Why? Because he is trying to provide a better future for Gotham. And that will be a good action. How about Immanuel Kant? Immanuel Kant proposed that the universal law. He is punching people, kicking people, hurting people. If that becomes the universal law, well, chaos would surely unroll. After understanding these core concepts, can we judge the action of these parents with the many reasons that they do not allow their children to vaccinate are their own personal beliefs? The misinformation that has spread like wildfire through the help of the internet plagued the hearts of our parents, making them unsure who to trust. The claims of doctors and governments who claim that, well, these vaccines are safe, or the claims of other people who claim to be experts that stated that, well, these vaccines are actually dangerous. The side effects of getting vaccinated are higher than actually not getting one. But we, as citizens, must trust the government and doctors at this dire time. These vaccinations are accepted by major cities that have acted as religious centers. And the implementation of microchips is very unlikely at this era of technology. How can a chip be implemented through a syringe so small into a human body? It just doesn't make sense at this point of time. If the children want to get vaccinated, then no parent should deny that right. By doing so, we are stripping away the right to choose, the right to act. Why? Because this vaccination is one of the basic rights that every human should have. The right to get medication, or in this case, vaccination. By stripping away their right, we are being tyrants. We are none better than tyrants. We are taking away their free will and in turn forcing our view on them, even though they don't see it as we do. Not everyone sees eye to eye on some things. And in this instance, the parent must allow the children to get vaccinated because it is the right thing to do. By whatever way you look at it, objectivity is you are not doing the right thing. Through the eyes of objectivity, you are doing the wrong thing because you are denying a basic right of our children to get vaccinated. If doing that is the right thing, well, it's not objectivity because we are denying and we are stripping away a right of a human. How about subjectivity? If we deny these children to get vaccinated, that means they are in turn more likely to get infected, and as a result of getting infected, they have a higher chance to reach a critical state. That would mean a terrible future for them. So subjectivity must also deem it bad. How about through the eyes of Immanuel Kant? If stripping away a human's right is the right thing to do, and it becomes the universal law, chaos would surely unroll. We wouldn't have any respect for humans, as any humans would have respect on us. This world will plummet into chaos, and well, it will be too far for salvation. To conclude, by whatever morality or by whatever view you subscribe to, denying these rights of vaccination is always the wrong thing. Just imagine a world where children have their own voice in this world. They are free to act under the law, and they have their own voices in this world. They can be heard. Wouldn't that be a wonderful world? Because to live is not just merely to accept everything that is stated to you. It is to understand what is stated to you, and then understand and do what is according to you right. And with that, judges, I say thank you for your time. That is all from me. Thank you.